Hey guys, it's me, the NCAA Gamer. Welcome back. We're at Vortex Carnage Gaming on a beautiful Sunday. We have another deck profile. Tell me about your name and what deck you play.
My name's Albert Sikorski, and I'm actually playing Gravekeepers.
Very old, very fun, and let's get to your little spice.
It makes a lot of people think in this format. So, starting off, I run 3 Commandants.
Okay.
You need this to search for Necro Valley. It's also a good normal summon for if you have already Necro Valley up, so that way you can just, not have to worry about whatever they have on the field. Get to why that is in a little bit. Then I'll do 2 Heretics. If Necro Valley's on the field, this guy's pretty much just he's just the towers. Like, he's just immune to everything monster, which a lot of people don't have a just normal 1800 normal summon in their deck.
Yeah.
So it kind of hurts a lot of people.
This card is a level 4 Gravekeeper Towers.
Then I got 1 Spiritualist. This is just for fusion plays. Also, it's a 2 KB when Necro Valley's on the field to, protect your, at least try to protect her. If not, usually you try to just have her for the fusion summon.
Okay.
I only have 1 Inspector Border in here because...
So why 1?
It's too bricky for me to have more than 1. Especially because it complicates it with, because you want to slap an Inspector Border down to stop their hand traps. But that conflicts with the Commandant, so if he's on the field, I can't activate a Commandant.
Yeah, it makes sense. But plus you need an extra card on the field to make one effect.
So he's kind of like... I want to see him, going second sometimes.
Okay.
I really don't like to see him that much, but it is good. If I have stuff already in hand, then I can slap him on the field and just use spell effects.
Okay.
I do run 1 Ecclesia.
Cool.
This is pretty much just to get dogmatic punishments into rotation. I also run the extra deck package for her, so that way I can, if I have to, have a punishment, I can search her, so that way I can get 2 punishments going.
Cool.
Of course, the 1 Terraforming, just, search for Necro Valley. Then I run 3 Necro Valleys. This
card's been errata so many times, or changed its name so many times.
So many erratas, but the nice thing with Necro Valley in the current format is this shuts down 80% of decks for the graveyard.
Everybody relies on card effects on graveyard or move them out.
I mean, even difficult matchups like this pretty much shuts down almost everything for the graveyard, and it just, everybody hates it whenever Necro Valley is on field, so it hurts everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Then, here's another spice from the old past. 3 Royal Tributes. I have done this twice now to people. I have Royal Tributed their entire hand going first.
Wow, what? Really?
So,
against who?
You're top decking going first. You're top decking your turn with no cards in hand. You can't get cards out of the graveyard.
Who did you Royal Tribute to discard the whole hand?
I think it was one of the Cyberdark player and another... I think it was actually Flu Wanderees I got.
Makes sense. Okay, crazy.
So, this usually gets sided out if I'm going second. If I'm going second, I side this out just because Royal Tribute's not really... They already set up their plays, but going first, that can destroy plays entirely.
Okay.
Then I run 3 Necro Valley Thrones.
This is pretty much like the Rhoda of Necro for Gravekeepers?
Yep, Rhoda. It has a hard once per turn on it.
Okay.
Also, though, the unique thing, if you need to, because there is a Zeus package I have in here, you can get a second normal summon off of it.
Really?
So it can normal summon again for another Gravekeeper. So if I get 2 Gravekeepers, I can go into the Guska, negate monster effects, and then I can... Or if it's
Does Necro Valley have to be on the field to do this?
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay, that's crazy.
Nope, Necro Valley does not have to be on the field for any of that stuff.
Okay.
So,
well, except for Road Decree.
Yeah. Then I run 2 Hidden Temples. This is Vanity's Emptiness.
For Gravekeepers, but
Gravekeeper can still special summon, but this is pretty much everybody else. This is Vanity's Emptiness. You cannot special summon.
Need Necro Valley and a Gravekeeper monster to have this on the field. But if your Gravekeeper monster no longer on the field or Necro Valley, this goes away, right?
That's where the Heretic comes in, because it's extremely hard to get rid of the Heretic.
Yeah.
Or this fusion monster that protects Necro Valley, so it's actually kind of hard to actually get this off the field.
Makes sense, yeah.
Then I run a lot of draw power, so I run 3 extravagance,
Yeah.
3 dualities. For the pop cards, you don't need your special summon 90% of the time. So,
No, it's just a normal summon pass set.
Yeah, so
Makes sense.
duality is good to run for that. And extravagance, really the extra deck is just fodder.
Okay.
Besides like 1 card, and 9% of the time I don't make that anyways.
Makes sense.
So it is what it is. Then something that a lot of people hate and never expect, the 3 Raigekis.
Well, yeah, it's at 3 for the recent ban list. I know there's some people out here who play multiple Raigekis.
But
It's a good spell card.
It's a good spell card, and I have Raigeki to somebody 3 times in a row.
Tell us about that.
So I think it was on a Sullivan player. So he set up his board. I Raigeki'd it. He ended up resetting it up. Then I followed up Raigeki'd him again. And then he set up some board to try to be like, okay. And then his words were, don't top deck Raigeki. And then I top deck Raigeki, play it, and he did not have a fun time.
I can see that.
Now I do run 1 card demise and 1 card destruction.
Yeah. The one. Well, this one's at 1, but this one you can have
Both
3.
no, this is at 1 too.
Oh, really?
Demise is at 1. This is real nice if you end up getting, just because you need a lot of draw power because you want Necro Valley and field as fast as possible.
Okay.
This doesn't conflict with duality, so you can. It already gives up your normal summon, so
Yeah.
it doesn't conflict with duality, so you can do this. If you get duality off of it, then you can pop duality, dig deeper in.
Yeah. Plus,
It's kind of like
and plus, it does stop you for special summon, but gravekeepers don't really care
it doesn't
about
matter.
it. Yeah.
And card destruction is, I did this onto a flu player.
Uh-oh.
I royal tribute, or I card destructioned, and then I royal tributed him.
Oh, no.
So I think I ended up hitting 8 cards out of his hand opening turn. He was not having a good day,
I
to
bet.
say the least.
I bet.
Then traps. I do run 3 Solemn Judgments.
Yep.
You need to protect Necro Valley at all costs, and
Paying half your life points do work.
I don't mind paying half my life points for anything. It's kind of like playing Dynamorphia at this point.
Okay.
Then I do run 3 Torrential Tributes. This is a nice little
TT.
package for board wipes. Since I run 6 board wipes, going first. If I don't have Raigeki, I have Torrential. I can set that. If Heretic's on field, he won't get destroyed anyway, so I can just board wipe as much as I want to.
That's so crazy.
So he'll be immune to everything. So it's just nice to keep the board clean, so that way I can just go in and attack. Then I will run 3 skill drains.
Not so insane card. Thanks for putting that at 3, guys.
If they're going to put it at 3, I'm going to play it at 3.
Well, it makes sense, yeah.
But this, if Heretic's on field already in Necro Valley, this actually doesn't even affect Heretic, so he'll stay immune to everything the entire time.
Yeah.
Whereas I can just kind of sit there and constantly board wipe with Torrentials.
Yeah, but Heretic needs to be on the field with Necro Valley first before activating this.
But even if not, there's plenty of times where I have actually activated this, and especially against like the flu players around here.
Yeah. Flu will get hurt real bad.
I had a flu player try to destroy a single skill drain 5 times in pretty much 1 turn, and then after all the negations, I ended up flipping up a second skill drain.
Oh man.
He was Then the last ones for the main deck is 2 punishments.
Okay. So this is our Ecclesia search for punishment.
Search for Ecclesia, like send Ash Dragon.
Yeah, Titanic
search
Ash Dragon.
Ecclesia, grab the punishment. You know, it's just also it gets rid of problematic monsters on field.
Makes sense.
And since you don't really summon from the extra deck at all, it doesn't really matter too much.
Doesn't bother if you activate on your opponent's turn because it means you can't special summon from your turn, but it doesn't matter for Gravekeeper.
And then for the extra deck, I do play 1 Spiritualist.
Okay.
This is just for the fusion for the it also does protect against the destruction for Necro Valley, and he's immune to destruction himself, and he goes usually up to 34, 33.
So why the 1-of?
Ideally,
I get it because
you're never really going to summon him. It's like he's like in case, if I have to.
Well, plus you only have the 1 copy of the girl, so it makes sense.
Yeah, Well, like he can. If I wanted to run other things, I probably could. But
Yeah.
This is mainly for control. It's not.
Makes sense.
It's not a high power. I'm trying just to control you out of the game. I'm not trying to beat you over the head. So I only run one. I think he's only came up maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
I rarely use him. The one I use all the time is I run 3 Elder Engineering Tests.
Just pop 2 cards instead of
Pretty
one.
much
With punishment.
That turns punishment into a pop 2.
We have a monster with 2,500 or less.
Yep. Which is a lot of starters. I will run 1 Quintet Magician.
Yep.
He's just here for if you have something over 3K and I need to get rid of it off field.
Yeah, I remember he flipped this drop card on me when I had a Mirror Jade, and I was like, there's no way of a 3K body and just drops this card. It's like, oh, never mind then.
Yeah, he's in there just for that reason, just to pop that. Very rarely, if something happens, I actually can use Spiritualist if I have a whole bunch of stuff in hand or on field and Necrovalley is not up. I can actually use Spiritualist to go into him.
Oh, cool.
But it's not really used for that.
Yeah.
Then
Just used for punishment
the next cards
target.
are pretty much all for Super Poly targets. Invoked Asylum.
Yep.
Overload Fusion Dragon.
Yep.
Vision Hero.
For heroes, yep.
Starving Fusion. Predaplant. And Mud Dragon. That's pretty much just all for Super Poly targets for
Yeah.
the Invoke matchup, a Dragon matchup, Hero matchup.
Well, dark dragon matchup
Yeah.
because they're different types of dragons.
Yeah, well, it's used for mainly like if you.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Most of the good dragons are dark, so.
Then starting for 2 darks, Predaplant,
1
Gravekeeper.
fusion, 1 dark. Yeah.
I do want to get the Traggler, the one that's 3, that needs 3, because that would be even nicer. But I just
Oh,
haven't had
the
a chance to
tri.
get it. Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
I don't remember.
Trisecto
either.
or
And then
whatever it is.
Mud Dragon just as the generic. There's 2 anything, just get it off the field.
Yep.
So that's pretty much all my Super Poly targets. Then I do have 1 Ash Dragon.
Yep. For your punishment.
For the Ecclesia package.
Yep. Do you think you want to run the Knight, Dogmatic Flourish the Knight?
I have thought about it, but bogging down because I use mainly spells. So
Okay,
this
makes
is a spell
sense.
heavy deck.
Makes
So
sense.
seeing that, I mean, yeah, it could be a good summon to negate, but I haven't really run into a thing where I needed to negate something like that, and I usually
Yeah.
have cards on the side to negate the fields on
Yeah,
other
okay.
hand.
Makes sense.
I do run 1 Wing Pegasus. This is just a generic thing for if you destroy Necro Valley and this ends up going into being in the graveyard, I can just send something on your field back to your deck.
Yeah.
Then I will run a Baguska Zeus package.
More fun.
Hasn't came up yet, but it's in case I need to and I have the ability to go into Baguska and attack, I can get onto Zeus, or if I just really need your monsters to be negated, leave them in defense mode to hit you with Raigekis or Trunchels just to clear the board.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And that's the extra deck. Now for
your
the
personal side deck. It's very interesting. Let's just say that.
I run 2 Mystic Mines.
Yep.
I don't run 3 because I don't want to bog down too many field spells because I don't want to take out the Necro Valleys.
Yeah, makes sense.
This is just pretty much like if I have a set rotation or something like that, it will help get Necro Valley on the field. Or if I really need the Mystic Mine effect to stop the attacks so I can board wipe you eventually, then I'll use that to clear that. But funny enough, I play under Mystic Mine pretty easily, so usually Mystic Mine doesn't actually hurt me. It usually hurts my opponent when they activate it on me more than me.
Yeah, okay.
And that has happened a couple of times. Then I will run 3 Super Polys.
The tech card.
Just it's like, okay, I know I'm going second. You're building a board. This hopefully should be able to out it in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, makes
pretty
sense.
self-explanatory in those. And I will run 3 Cosmic Cyclones.
Okay.
Just generic back row removal. I don't mind paying life points. I pay life points for almost everything in this deck.
Yeah.
So it's just something nice. I might be changing up some things to change out maybe for more negations, but these are just nice if I really need these to pop something to go off.
Makes sense.
Then I will run 3 Dark Ruler No Remorse. Why? Because I can't get my hands on Forbidden Droplets.
So if you had droplets, will you replace it for Dark Ruler No More?
It's situational because
I think Dark Ruler No More
Dark
is
Ruler
better,
is probably
in my
better
opinion.
for me, But there has been times where I wish I would have had droplets, so that way I could send stuff on field to keep my effects going, so that way it wouldn't be negated.
Okay, makes sense.
But overall, usually Dark Ruler performs for me a little bit better than droplets would.
Mm-hmm.
Then I run 2 Demise of Lands.
Oh, man.
Self-explanatory, just to get the field spells up.
Yep.
Then I will run 1 set rotation.
The one of.
It's only at 1, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The one of.
This is pretty much just another... It could be another Demise, but I kind of took out my 3rd Demise and put this in instead because...
Good spell card.
This puts... it puts 2 field spells on, so I can search out either one that I need. So I can get my Mystic Mine if I need that, or I can get Necro Valley if I need that.
Yeah.
And then I can put the other one onto your field. So therefore you have to activate it, and it could cause issues on your own play. And since I usually have a small amount of monsters and I poke a lot,
Yeah.
usually Mystic Mine doesn't hurt me as much as it's going to hurt you. And I have other ways to get rid of it with extra deck, punishments, stuff to pop it, Cosmic Cyclones I can run to pop my own stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So, and then of course the one of Metaverse, just
To get your field spell again.
well, it's
That's what Metaverse is.
Yeah.
Oh, it adds or places, I believe?
it adds the hand where it plays it. So if I need to, it's also a good ash bait. So if I have something like this has came up multiple times where they've negated this, and I've had like something else set. So like the first turn, I activate this on their turn, and they try to negate it. And the first special summon, flip Demise or Card Rotator, and they can't negate it because they negated this instead with the ash. So it comes up every once in a while. It's just the kind of a lot of side stuff.
Yeah, okay. Any suggestions of playing Gravekeeper Control?
So far the way, I mean, it's performed pretty decently against all the meta decks. I probably would, I'm thinking about experimenting with a couple of things still, but it is also just very fun. I mean, a lot of people might not think it, but I've had more compliments on the Gravekeeper deck than most other, like, people playing, what do you call toxic cards?
Missing Mine.
Skill drains and stuff like that, because since I'm much more of a controlled slow style,
Yeah.
they usually want to try to find a way to break the boards, which
Yeah, of
either
course.
they do, or I end up just being able to keep board control and they can't get past 1,800 meters.
Yep, that sounds right.
Yep.
All right, well, that's it for today. I hope you like this video. Like, share, comment, and we'll find out more content next time. See ya.